Whoa. Hey guys. It's your boy, Gabriel. Little spirit babies. So, your life is a wave. Your life, the wave. Alan Watts, who was like a philosopher back in the day, made this observation that, nobody says when they look at a wave, oh, that's a bad looking wave, or they don't really necessarily compare. I mean, some are bigger or smaller, but the look of the wave doesn't have really a bad looking one. It just is. And so for us, in our life, we don't have to, we don't have to feel like we need to compare ourselves with X, Y, and Z. Everybody's life is entirely personalized through their own curriculum by the Holy Spirit, which is pretty cool, man, that we all are going through our own life, our own journey. So don't worry about the cat down the road. That's why competition is very much to the detriment of society, because it pits us at against each other. And we should be trying to figure out a way to help build each other up. And I have found that the best organizations work best when they instill these qualities of unity and teamwork in the best way. I mean, BMT, basic military training, really forces you to work as a team, and it's amazing what you can accomplish in just a few short weeks when you start to really work as a cohesive unit. And it's amazing how they force you to have to do things that you could not do by yourself. It'd be impossible. So it makes you realize the benefit of that. Now, even with that being said, that each person's life is their own, I would say that there are some kind of ruling dynamics that we should try and live by, even though everyone's situation is different. Like, you can apply them in different ways, and that's the cool part. I think what I've come to realize is that the thing of it all is that you don't carry with you condemnation and judgment, and if you don't do that, then you are allowed to then thus be free of it. That's how you can tell if you're free of it, and that's also why if you do condemn and you judge, you're then living in the past, because condemnation and judgment is derived from past experiences that would make you say, oh, this person is X, Y, and Z. Because the thing about it, all your judgment, all of it comes from stuff that happened in the past. So now your brother is nothing more than the past to you, and you're not able to see him in the present, which is where the miracle is best seen. That's why, for instance, when Jesus, he didn't condemn or judge the adulterous woman. He saw her in the moment, not her past of all that stuff, but in that moment. And that's the biggest thing, y'all. Some people, I think some people, they want to try to be able to say, oh, if you don't have any sin in you, then, now you can cast the first stone. But the thing about that is, it's almost like a trick question, because if you didn't have any sin within you, you would not see the need to attack. Because love is, what was it? Love leads, love always leads to love. So whatever you are will lead you to more of that. So if you're not where you're wanting to be, then maybe you have to think about, am I giving that in my relationships with people? And the cool part about all of this is that you have all these amazing opportunities when you go out and you see people, even in your mute testimony of innocence, of how you regard that person plays a big part. And being able to just see them in the moment is, I think, the real supposed quote-unquote trick of it all. It's not a trick, but that's the skill that we can acquire. And we do that by just really making the effort and commitment to just see someone as they are in the moment, not holding their past against them, because by that measure that you give unto them, you are then giving it unto yourself. So if you're really judgmental and condemning, then maybe you got some stuff in your past you need to reconcile with first. And so really, are you then in a position even to judge or condemn that person? Are you really the best advocate for that? If you yourself can't even get over that, are you really the best, person to be able to say, oh, that's good or that's bad. What do we know of these things? You know, but but unto us, let us give love, let us give forgiveness. You know, and that's all we can do. All you can do in life is you can't control you can't control what other people do necessarily. All you can do and control is what you do and what you can give. But the cool thing about it all is that you're going to receive a message based off of what you give. Think about it like this. I mean, it happens to me. I've done this. I'll admit it. You know, when the relationships end, and then that's just when all the nastiness comes out, and it's the gnashing of teeth, and it's bad. What if, thinking back on it, what if you're like, you know, I'm going to treat this like it actually was a good thing. I'm going to wish them well all the same. I'm going to show to them that what they do to me is of no effect. And it's going to be tough sometimes. Let me tell you, that pain and that suffering tries to hit us hard and make it our focus. And what we have to be willing to do is it's almost like you're repeating it. You're allowing it to just constantly resonate within yourself. And it's amazing how from that, by recognizing that you can't control what other people do, but yet you can control what you give, it is amazing how it aligns things and it brings out the love of your brother. And it's cool how it works that way. You know, it helps. It's the great softener and diffuser of life. So, yeah, in that laundry, you got your laundry and you got your softener, and it helps just kind of make the clothes of life that we wear to each other feel a little bit more softer, not so harsh. So, there we go. We talked a little bit over. Hope this has helped. If it has, give it a like, give it a comment, subscribe, all that jazz, share it. Do what you will. Let's just get it out there, people. Spread the joy, spread the love. You know, so there we go. That's what I got for you. Have a great night, folks. See ya.